Yes, so we continue with our conversation in trigonometric functions, and we want to discuss sine rule. Last time we had time to communicate on cosine rule, and we are conversant with it now. We know how to do and handle cosine rule. So let's just handle sine rule now. What does sine rule state? This is just the question. So the formulas are always given at the back of the paper. And I should be able to indicate to you now, this is the formula for sine rule. For any general equation, listen carefully, for any general equation, sine rule states that side A divided by sine angle A shall be equal to side B divided by sine angle B equals to side C divided by sine C. This is same as, sine A, angle A divided by side A, sine what? B divided by side B and equal to sine what? C divided by sine C. It is still the same thing, okay? It's still one and the same thing. They all give you the same answer. You know that the small letters they are for the sides, right? The small letters to represent the sides, and the capital letters to represent what? Angles, isn't it?
Yes.
Capital letters are for angles, small letters are for the sides. Let's go ahead now. So in that case, what are we required of doing in this question? Let's go back to the question and pick it. It was an ECZ exam question. This is 2020 GCE. So the question was saying, can you find angle OLG? Find angle OLG. 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 So the angle that is in the middle, the angle that is in the middle is the angle that we are finding. You get it? You find the angle that is in the middle. So in short, we are finding angle what? Angle L. So what are we going to do? We are going to start putting our equation. Side L divided by sine what? Angle L shall be equal to side G divided by sine what? Sine G equal to side O divided by sine what? Sine O. You get the point? It is not always that you just be using A, B, C. Follow the letters that are given on the question.
Okay.
Now, we are given all the three sides. This is the general formula. So what you do, but you just need only two sides. So the other side will not be relevant. Let's start taking. If we have L, do we have side L? Do we have side L? Side L is there, isn't it?
Yes.
This is side L, we said. Do we have sine L? We have sine L. Do we have side L? First, let me check. OL. Oh, the angle we are finding is OGL, not OLG. It's OGL.
Yes,
OGL. We are looking for G. Anyway, so we have sine L, right? The angle for L is 10. Then we go to G. Do we have side G?
Side G? No.
We don't have side G, right? Is side G important By important, we mean, is it the one that is being asked in the question? If it is side G is not there. Okay. Let's go on. What else do we have? Sine G. Do we have sine G? G is the one that we are looking for, right?
Yes.
We're looking for G. So, which means this part is what? It's important, isn't it? Because it is going to give us the angle that we are looking for. We can't eliminate it, right?
Yes.
Let's go on. Do we have side O?
Yes.
We have side O. Do we have angle O?
No.
We do not have angle O. Interesting. So, is the angle O and side O important to us? Is the angle O and the sine O important to us? OGL. How can we find? How can we manage to find this side G? How can we manage to find this angle G? Okay. But you see, with this question, the only thing that you can do first is use the sides that you are given already. We can only find the side what? We can find the angle O. You get the point, eh? Hello?
Yes.
We can find the angle O. It's easy to find the angle O because we are given side O. But it's very difficult to find the angle G because we are not given angle G and we don't even have a side G. And since we just want angle G, once we find the angle O, we know that all angles in the triangle, they add up what?
180.
They add up to 180, right? Yes. So we'll remain with these two. We have side L and the sine what? L. So we can put side O equal to sine what? Sine O. And we are going to look for sine O. Let's go ahead and calculate. What is side L? 14.2 divided by sine what? Sine 40, isn't it? Equals to side O is 10.1 divided by sine O. We want to find this angle. So crossing multiplying, we'll have sine O 14.2 equal to what? 10.1 sine 40. Right?
Yes.
Are you following?
Yes.
So let's work out this now. Let's work out the right hand side. We want sine O. It's just sine O that we want. So say sine O is equal to 10.1 sine 40 divided by what? By 14.2, isn't it? We just want sine O. So first, work out the top part. What is 10.1 sine 40?
It's 6.492.
You're finding 6.492. Divide
Yes.
that by 14.2.
Mm, 0.457.
Okay. So now, if you want the angle, we want the angle, right? We want O, like O. So we just do what? Shift sign. It will give you sign inverse, like it write like this. Then you open the bracket and write the 0.475. 457. Press shift. What do you find when you shift?
27.2.
27.2, right?
Yes.
Which we can just round off the whole numbers, 27 what? Degrees. 27 what? Degrees, isn't it? We are looking for an angle. It's 27 degrees. So therefore, angle OGL is equal to what? 27 degrees. Is that? No, that's angle O, sorry. 27 degrees is just for angle O, right?
Yes.
That's just angle O. So we need the angle OLG. Now we know that all angles in a triangle, they add up to 180, right? We know here now it has become 27. So you can easily find the other angle just by, deducting all these angles from 180. And what are you finding?
You said that we should subtract the
Say
40 and the 27 from
180
180.
minus 40 minus 27.
Yes.
What do you find?
113.
113?
Yes.
Yes, that is angle what? OGL. Is that clear?
Yes.
So this question was just that tricky a bit. It was not that very straightforward. So once you have found this angle, the next question is saying, can you find the area of the triangle? What triangle is this? OGL, the area of the triangle. How can we find the area of the triangle? We are given that the area of a triangle is equal to half B times what? C sine what? Sine A. Is it? That is the general one. Sorry. That's how you find the area. Okay. If you want to find the area for the given angle, and this given angle should be the angle on top, right? Like this biggest angle in this case, it should be which angle? This 139.
Yes.
When you put like this angle, this is the angle that you are talking about. That is opposite to the base. Opposite to the base. So that is what it is there. If you want, you can relight it like this. If you want to find the area of a triangle area for side G in this case now. For G, look at the base G. It should be equal to half the base times what? Times the other angle. Sine what? Sine the angle. Let me explain again so that you are not confused. It should be written as area equal to half multiplied by the two sides that is marking an angle in between. Two sides. It should be like this. There should be an angle, side angle, right? There are two sides that are marking one angle in between. You get it, right? Those two sides are they that you put here. In this case is O and what?
L.
And L. Then sine what? Sine now the angle that is being marked, which is G. You get the point?
Yes.
So now let's move on and find. So it is two sides marking an angle times sine what? The angle being marked. This is same as OL sine G divided by 2. This is still the same thing, if you want. So what is side O? 10.1 multiplied by 14.2 sine 113 divided by 2. That's the area. Hoping you're writing somewhere. I'm not too fast. You're able to follow. That's how you find the area. Okay? What do we find?
I found 66.
66, like as a final answer.
66.0094. Yes.
Okay. At least 3 decimal places or 4. Then you should put the unit squared. The units are meters, right? So you should put meter squared because this is an area. You get it? Do you have any question on how to find an area? The key message here is that area will be equal to the two sides that are marking an angle in between it. Two sides. Make sure those sides are marking an angle in between. So side what? Or in this case, an L. Then sine the angle that is being marked. Then divide by 2. That's how you find it. Any question, you can do that. Now, let's go to the questions of. You have a question?
Yes. This formula for finding the area is only for the sine rule.
No, even the cosine rule, like everything is now the same. Upper it has linked together now. Whether you're using cosine rule, even under cosine rule, you remember we said you use cosine rule when you're given a side, an angle, and a side in between. Then you're finding the opposite side, another side, using the cosine rule. So you still pick these sides, this side and this side, because the angle it switches in between. It's still the same one.
Okay.
Okay. If that is clear, then let's go. How do you find the shortest distance now? The shortest distance, if you have the area, is the easiest. Now, listen carefully. The question is reading. Find the shortest distance from where to where? From L to what?
OG.
To OG. This is where you should understand properly, because the one they have said O2, OG shall be your base. You get the point of your triangle. Don't make a mistake. Please, if they say from L, in this case, they're saying from L to what? To OG, which means this OG, like the line is cutting here in between. So this OG shall be what? Your base. You get it? I'm saying, if they say, for example, from G to OL, it means the line is cutting from G to OL. You get the point?
Yes.
So OL shall be your what? Your base. You get the point? This will be your base. Like this one will be your base. Now, in your question, they are saying you have to move from what? From G to, or from L to OG. L to OG. Follow nicely. This one will be your base. Okay. Now, how do you find the shortest distance? This is the message that I wanted you to get first. The shortest distance is easy because it's gotten from the formula that says area is equal to what? Base times height divided by what? By 2, isn't it? Is it? Just from the way how you find the area of this, you know that this is same as half BH. Maybe you know this one. Half.
Yes.
It's the same. It's the same thing. It's half BH. Then you are looking for H, which is the height now, like the perpendicular distance. Let's compute A. What is our A? Area. 66, right? Let's just say 66 equal to, what is our base? Our base is what? It is from L to OG. What is our base?
14.2.
14.2 times the height divided by 2. So from here, we can cross multiply, isn't it? We can cross multiply to solve for H. 2 times 66, 14.2H is equal to
132.
132. Divide through by 14.2 by 14.2 to find the height. And what is the height?
It's 9.29. 9.295.
295. So you leave it one decimal place because they are all the numbers here, they are in one decimal place. So it will be 9.3, right? Now listen carefully. This is supposed to be the shortest distance. If you find the value, this value of the height is higher than any of these on the diagram or on the triangle, just know that you've done the wrong thing. It should be the smallest because the question says the shortest distance. Oh, you put it in meters. It's in meters. You should put units. So this is not the final answer. You will say therefore. That's how you present your. Therefore, what? The shortest distance from L to GL. So therefore, the shortest distance From where?
L.
L to OG is what? 9.3 meters. Simple. Do you have any question? So I've understood how we find the area, how to use sine rule, finding the area and the shortest distance, yeah?
Yes.
So now we're going to give you an exercise.
Okay.
Got to exercise here. Yes. Now, since you have done everything, we can pick at any question and you can manage that. These questions are there in every paper. Whichever paper you choose, you will find. I've picked this one. What rule are you going to use here? I want you to find the area. They want you to find the angle, the area, and the shortest distance. What rule do you think you're going to use there? This one. What rule is this?
I'm wrong, correct me, sir. But because here, I think we use the cosine rule.
Yeah, we use the cosine rule, right? I said if you are given 3 sides, you have no angle. Then you're asked to find an angle, you use what? Cosine rule. Remember?
Yes.
Or you're just given angles on. You don't have a side. You can use the cosine rule. So cosine rule is used when you are having a side and angle and a side in between, or when you just have side, so that you can find an angle this side. Isn't it? This is when you use cosine. Then when do you use sine rule? Sine rule when you're given a side, another side, and one angle. You can use sine rule. Or you are given an angle, another angle, then a side. Then ask you to find another side. You can use this in red is sine rule. Upward is what? Cosine rule. You okay?
Yes.
All right.